Hello and welcome to the channel. In this video we are going over a very fun melee build with Baruuk. Utilizing his whole kit and two of his augments, this setup has Baruuk unleashing his Storm Within on Steel Path to devastating effect. This build boasts both great offense and defense, and I have been maining it for a little while now. As always, if I'm really enjoying a frame or build, I like to put together a little video to share it. Before we get started, if you find this video helpful or interesting, please consider hitting those like and subscribe buttons. Also, don't forget you can catch me live on Twitch at twitch.tv/MikeHobbs. With the intro out of the way, let's take a look at Baruuk's kit. Beginning with his passive, which introduces a unique resource in Restraint. As Baruuk uses his abilities, his Restraint is depleted. Then, without max Restraint, Baruuk can activate Serene Storm, which is his fourth ability. This is a neat passive that encourages use of all of Baruuk's abilities and is easy to take advantage of while chaining powerful attacks. Elude is Baruuk's first ability, which allows him to dodge incoming projectiles when he is not attacking. This is a nice ability that provides some protection while moving to your objective or to extract. Lull is Baruuk's 2. This ability incapacitates nearby enemies by lulling them to sleep, rendering them easy targets. Additionally, I am running the augment for this ability, Endless Lullaby, which re-triggers Lull's effect upon killing a sleeping enemy and extends its duration. As long as Baruuk is securing kills while this ability is active, it can be chained indefinitely. Baruuk's third ability is Desolate Hands. When cast, Baruuk summons daggers that orbit around him and provide damage reduction, up to 90% damage reduction with 9 daggers. Additionally, these daggers will seek out nearby enemies and disarm them. And lastly, Serene Storm is Baruuk's 4. As mentioned previously, this ability is tied to his passive where eluding projectiles, lulling enemies, or disarming them with Desolate Daggers all erode Baruuk's Restraint. With Restraint eroded, Baruuk can activate Desert Wind, which is an exalted melee weapon that can be modded as such. Additionally, I am running the augment for this ability, Reactive Storm, which boosts Serene Storm's status chance and changes damage types to match enemies' weaknesses. With his kit fully discussed, let's take a look at the mod setup for this build. The stat distribution here prioritizes strength with a little bit of range and duration. For strength, I went with Precision Intensify to boost Serene Storm further since this build revolves around it, with extra strength elsewhere allowing to comfortably remain with 9 daggers from Desolate Hands to get the maximum damage reduction out of it. I am running a little extra duration to lower the energy drain of Elude to utilize it more, and the excess range allows Lull to reach over 35 meters and increases the angle of projectiles dodged by Elude. So the configuration here includes 2 ability augments and mostly stat boosting mods. I am running Adaptation to pair with Baruuk's sources of damage reduction for even more survivability, and Arcanes Stretch will always be active due to mods on Desert Wind easily dealing electric damage. Lastly, my aura of choice here is Steel Charge for even more melee damage. Moving on to Arcanes and Shards, first I am running Arcane Strike for more melee attack speed for Desert Wind, making it a force to be reckoned with. I'm also running Molt Augmented to gain more ability strength as the mission progresses, resulting in more damage reducing and disarming daggers from its 3 and more damage from its 4. As for shards, I am running 2 yellows, 1 casting speed, and 1 energy effectiveness shard. I am also running 3 purples, 1 equilibrium, and 2 melee critical damage shards. This combination allows me to maintain a healthy energy pool while I spam abilities to keep Baruuk's restraint low. Moving on, the loadout here does not matter at all, as this build revolves around staying in Serene Storm indefinitely, dealing room clearing melee damage. So you can throw on anything you like or just some MR leveling weapons. I have my secondary fortifier Loadout on for instances with a lot of nullifiers and Eximus present, but ultimately I tend to only use Serene Storm with Desert Wind. Here I'm running a Blast Influence build to spread damage across entire rooms. And lastly, my companion of choice here is my Panzer Vulpaphyla with its viral spreading viral coils mod. With both Vicious Bond and Sharpened Claws, my companion assists with Armor Strip. Then I'm running Tenacious Bond for more crit damage. Lastly, Pack Leader fits perfectly here since Baruuk will be constantly spamming melee attacks. And there it is, a very fun and aggressive melee build that will cover your screen in damage numbers and the floor with bodies. At the start of a mission or encounter, I activate Elude and Desolate Hands to get to my objective unscathed while also eroding Baruuk's restraint. Once I am in position to attack, I cast Lull to start incapacitating enemies, then I quickly activate Serene Storm to slay out. As I decimate the battlefield, I refresh my daggers to keep my defenses rolling, and as long as I'm getting kills, Lull will keep re-triggering. The resulting effect is pure unrestrained carnage that will clear mobs of Steel Path enemies easily, and I find it to be incredibly fun. But what about you? Have you tried Baruuk? What are your thoughts on this build? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more Warframe content. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.